Hi, Miss Niveda, and hi, Miss
Hi,
Vinity.
hi, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm
Miss,
going to share.
yes, share your screen once and check, and stay in the same title page.
Should I unmute my mic every all time?
Yes. Uh, Not Miss Vinity. Now, yes, while sharing for diet part, you can unmute. While your part is coming, you can, sorry, you can mute and unmute.
Okay.
Present mood and keep. Perfect.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, Miss Vinity. We can stay in the same page.
And now I'm
One,
going to unmute my mic. My mic.
is my voice clear?
Yes, yes, Miss Nivi, your voice is clear now.
Thank you.
Now I'm unmuting my mic.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, muting my mic.
Okay. Let's start by 6 5 until just you can chit chat with your clients. Okay. Mr. Shankar, make Viniti as a host and Niveta as a co-host.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
So, to have you all today with us. So, it's weekend, right? How it's going for every one of you? Having any plans?
No, it was good.
Oh, not this week? Okay. So before starting with the session, I just wanted to know how many of you have been already have diagnosed with either PCOS or thyroid, or you are joining the session just to gain information on hormonal imbalances and their dietary guidelines on it.
Uh, Hi.
Hi.
I
Hi,
have
Ms.
PCOS
Sharma.
before.
May I know who is speaking? Rupa? Miss Rupa?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is Rupa speaking. Yeah, I have
okay,
diagnosed
great.
with PCOS from the past 10 years.
Okay,
Yeah, I have gained so much of weight in the last 3 years.
okay. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a fit,
Hmm.
from the past 1 month, following the FitMom Club.
Oh, that's great. So, what are the
Mm.
routines you have changed, or something
Uh,
that is new to you? You can share here.
Yeah, what are the modifications? Yeah, what are the changes I have been after joining the Fit Mom Club is I'm waking up early in the morning at 5 o'clock.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
doing 2 live sessions every day, and I'm taking
Okay,
more protein, and I'm taking balanced diet.
that's so good to know.
Yeah,
Hope you're making a very good lifestyle change.
thank you.
All right. Thank you for the interaction, Miss Rupa.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so it's time to start the session. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining the session. So, in this session, we will be discussing about healing the hormones naturally, the thyroid and PCOS reset. So, myself, Niveta, and Dr. Viniti, I'm a dietitian, and Dr. Viniti is a physiotherapist, where we both will be discussing on the diet. We all will be interacting on the diet, workouts, and the holistic approach to balance these hormones. Can we move to the next slide?
Hello, hello everyone. This is Vinati, fitness trainer and physiotherapist. So welcome you all. It's nice to meeting. Hi Aparna. Hi, hi Miss Sirisha. Hi Miss
Hi,
Nivita.
ma'am. Hi.
Hi Miss
Hi,
Ramakrishna.
hi.
Hi Mr. Nand. Hi everyone. So nice to see you all. So now we are going to start the session. So I hope everyone will get a clear idea and you'll get all everything knowledge. You can also ask whatever doubts and everything you are having. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
over to you, Mita.
all right. So, can you present the screen? So, if we take on hormones and women, there are two important disorders which is very common, and it is very highly prevalence in this point of time. Those things are the thyroid and PCOS. So if we take thyroid is a butterfly shaped gland which is present in the place of the throat, where if there is any dysfunction in the thyroid, it's not just only the thyroid hormone is affected. So if there is any dysfunction, if the thyroid hormone is secreting in less amounts or in higher amounts, then the whole body will be affected. It's not just only that hormone or only that gland. It will leads to dysfunction of several other functions, such as your metabolism will be affected, and your moods, your muscle control, and the body temperature, your heart rate, all these things will be affected. And also the same goes with the PCOS also. If a person is having PCOS, it's not just about PCOD or PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is an hormonal imbalance disorder, which is very commonly found in women of reproductive age. So it is not just it's only on about the uterus or the menstrual irregularities. It's also have several other things, such as your mood, um, your energy levels, the weight, all these things are correlated. So looking on the types of thyroid is of four different types. One is hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, and the other two are Hashimoto's and Graves diseases. Whereas hypo and hyperthyroid is because of the gland. If there is any, if hypothyroid is where the gland, the thyroid gland secrete very less amount of thyroid, which is not sufficient for the body to do its functions. Whereas hyperthyroid, it is secreted in higher amounts. If we take this Hashimoto's or Graves diseases, it is not because of the thyroid hormone. It is because your body, like it is an anti immune disorder, where these our own body cells will attack the thyroid hormones, which will lead to dysfunctions of it. Then occurs this hypo or hyperthyroidism. So if moving on to the PCOS, there are four different types, like the insulin resistant PCOS, inflammatory PCOS, post pill, and adrenal. If we take insulin resistant PCOS, the body's capacity to convert the glucose or sugar which is present in the food is not been proper. The insulin which will be converting all the sugars in the food, in the blood, will not be working properly, or the body is not able to use it properly. Then there will be high amount of sugar found in the bloodstream, and which will leads to increase in the male hormones, that is the progesterone, that the androgens, and also it will reduces the secretion of female hormones. So that is what insulin resistant PCOS is. So if a person is having insulin resistant PCOS, then there is high chances they also getting the high chances of getting diabetes mellitus. So other types of PCOS are inflammatory PCOS, where if you see the name itself tells, if there is high amount of inflammations in the body, then it will lead to this inflammatory PCOS. So where if we take inflammatory PCOS, they will be having knee pains, joint pains, they will catch cold or cough easily, they get easily infected. All those are symptoms of inflammatory PCOS. And if you going to post pill PCOS or adrenal PCOS, those are because of increased secretion of the male hormones, which is the post-pill PCOS and adrenal PCOS is something which is which will have very similar kind of symptoms. That is, the male hormones will be high, whereas the female hormones will be secreted in less amounts. So now moving on to the next slide. Coming on to the symptoms, so what do you think, what is the very common type of thyroid which is present in women? There are like four thyroid, like hypothyroid, hyperthyroid, and Hashimoto's and Graves. What do you think which is very commonly found in women, or which is very common?
Hypothyroid.
Yeah, hypothyroid. Why hypothyroid is, if there is if a person is having excess weight, the body is having a high amount of weight, then there is hormonal dysfunction occurs. And also if a person is having hypothyroid, then they will not be able to lose weight also, because the body metabolism is very slow. So that's why your weight and hypothyroid is interlinked. It is like a cycle. If one occurs, that is, there is another chance of other will also be occurring. So some of the symptoms of hypothyroidism are, they will not have the energy to do anything, even they have very good sleep, or they're having very good routines, they will not be having that motivation to do anything. They will always feel tired, demotivated. All those are some of the symptoms of hypothyroidism. So when if a person is having hypothyroidism and they are very feeling very lazy, it's not because of them, it's not because of the mental blocks, or it's not because of the thoughts, it's because of the hormones. So correcting the hormones, it will automatically regulating their metabolism, and they will also be having a proper functions, everyday functions. So the other symptoms are obesity, and also as the person will also, a person with hypothyroidism will also be having very they will feel very cold, they cannot be able to withstand cold, and they will be having joint pains. Also they have hair losses, and their heart function will also be not proper. They either would be having slow heartbeat, comparatively slower heartbeat, and also constipation, as the metabolisms are very slow, and people will also experiences menstrual irregularities and premenstrual syndromes. Whereas the symptoms for hyperthyroidism are exact opposite. They will be having a sweat, they cannot withstand heat, the body loses weight very rapidly, and they will be having always an urge to they will not keep their hands and legs on a place without shaking. They will always do some kind of movements, and they will not have a good proper sleep. They will be affected with insomnia. All these things are symptoms of hyperthyroidism because their metabolism is very fast, as the thyroid hormone is secreted in higher amounts. And going on to the symptoms of PCOS, or we all know one of the common symptom of PCOS. So what is it? What is it? The PCOS, a person with a PCOS. What are the which one is the very common symptom?
Irregular periods and the overweight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Why irregular periods is because there is an imbalance in the female hormones. So progesterone and estrogen are the two important hormones which is regulating the menstrual cycle. If there is any dysfunctions, then automatically your cycle will be affected. So there is an irregular periods occurs and overweight. And also they will be having a hair losses, as the male hormones is higher. They will also have hair in other places, like either their face, their back, um, their neck, all those regions. They will have hair growth. And also they would be increased acne due to the inflammation, high amounts of inflammation. They also feel fatigue, and due to the hormonal imbalances they will have high amount of mood fluctuation and energy fluctuations. Also, PCOS, not if a person is having PCOS, it is not that they would be definitely having cyst on their ovaries or any kind of small cyst. People even have PCOS without any kind of cyst too. Moving on to the next slide. So, what do you think the risk factors? Why it is caused, either the thyroid or PCOS? Why they are caused? What are the risk factors? Can anyone unmute yourself and tell, like, what causes this thyroid or PCOS?
Lifestyle and the stress.
Yeah, most importantly, lifestyle. Even if a person is not having any kind of this thyroid or PCOS, if the lifestyle is very poor, that is either their eating habits or the physical activity is very poor, they are more prone to develop these thyroid and PCOS. Or also one most important thing is, even with a good proper diet and workouts, if a person is having not having good amount of sleep, then there are high chances they will be getting any kind of hormonal imbalances. That is why it is very important to have a good proper sleep cycle of 6 to 8 hours. So coming on to the risk factors of this thyroid are they if a person's mother or sister is having thyroid, then there are high chances they will also they will be developing thyroid in the future if they are not having following a proper routine. And also people who generally after 6 months to 1 year of postpartum also be developing thyroid because of the hormonal imbalances which is happening. And one of the other new coming on to the nutrients and its relationship with thyroid, if a person is not consuming a diet which is very less in selenium, zinc, or iron, then they also will be having thyroid deficiencies, because these kind of nutrients, which is important for the activation of thyroid and its functions, very important for its functions. And stress and environmental factors such as the pollution, pest, or also the other causes. Whereas coming on to the PCOS, the risk factors and causes are overweight, the same family histories, and also if there is poor gut, then leads to inflammations, and they're not able to absorb the nutrients properly. And the most important parameter, which is stress, poor lifestyle, and also inactivity, very sedentary lifestyle. Next slide, please. So coming on to the key thing of today's webinar is the dietary guidelines is for thyroid. So the most important thing in any kind of diet would be a very well balanced diet. It's not just a fancy diet. You should be having this kind of seeds, this kind of fruits. Although it's just the basic, we should be combining a carbohydrate with a fiber, and also adding good source of protein to it. So if we are consuming simple carbohydrates means that can be digested easily, and blood sugars can be easily released in the bloodstreams, such as your normal rice, normal idlis or dosas. On consuming those things, we should be combining them with a protein or and a fiber, so that it will take a longer time to get digested, on adding these high fiber foods. And also, the other most important thing would be anti-inflammatory foods, because omega-3 fatty acids and are very important to reduce the inflammation in the body, and also which will helps in uh, regulating the hormones. And on the meanwhile, we should also be working. It's not just about a balanced diet. We should also be giving foods which will help and healing the gut without irritating the gut. And because if there is any irritation in the gut, like leaky gut, or the gut is not performing properly, they will not be able to absorb the nutrients. So for that, we should be concentrating on probiotics and foods which are good for our gut, like god vegetables. All those things would be added in the diet. And we, on the meanwhile, as I mentioned before, if there is any um, deficiencies in these nutrients such as selenium, zinc, iron, your activation and your activity of thyroid hormone is affected, right? So these kind of nutrients rich foods such as your nuts and seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, green leafy vegetables, spinach, all those will be added in should be added in your diet. And the most important thing related to thyroid is goitrogen. That is your broccoli, cauliflower, which is not should be added. That is what which we have been heard for years. But it is not that. We should not be having that in a very concentrated form, like as a juice, or is in a thick form. When we are cooking it, the goitrogenic substances in them is eliminated. So it's okay to have them once in a while, and in a very cooked form, it's absolutely fine. Moving on to the next slide. And the dietary guidelines is for PCOS would be, again, every aspect of diet, a very well balanced diet with good protein and fiber is very important. Why also, but majorly in PCOS, why we concentrate more is, if you're combining fiber with your carbohydrates, it will helps in maintaining the blood sugar levels. So then hence there would be any insulin spikes will not be happening when you consume the foods. And if there is no insulin spike, blood sugar spikes, the male hormone will not be secreted in higher amounts. And also, we will be adding more of non-starchy vegetables. Non-starchy vegetables are which have very less amount of carbohydrates in them. For example, your green leafy vegetables, your broccoli, your bottle gourd, all those are non-starchy vegetables where the carbohydrate compounds will be very less, and also which means they takes a longer time to get digested, and also the sugars will not be released in your bloodstream. And the most key components in the diet of a PCOS or inositol, which is this inositol is also available as a form of supplement, whereas it is found in all the vitamin C rich foods. This is given to make the body to make use of the insulin. It works as an insulin, like an insulin in the body. So consuming more of vitamin C foods such as amla, guava, curry leaves, all these things would be helping in uh, helping in producing inositol in the body. And if a person is having anti-inflammatory PCOS, then a very inflammatory PCOS, and anti-inflammatory diet is much recommended. We should be eliminating what are the compounds which are triggering their inflammation. Either for some people it would be wheat, for some people it would be dairies, and those kind of foods. But it's not for everyone. For if a person is having PCOS, it is not just they need to be cutting down on their cutting down on dairy or gluten foods. So if anything is triggering them, those things would be cut down. And also healthy fats it's given, because with healthy fats only the hormones are produced properly and their function would be proper. And again, high fiber foods is given. And what are the things which they need to avoid would be they should definitely be not touching any kind of sugars, because that will be increasing the blood sugar levels in the blood, and the body will secrete high amount of insulin, which in turn the male hormones will be secreted in higher amounts. And for some people, dairy would be also be restricted, because that will also be releasing sugars in the bloodstream. So yes, that's all. From that we come to an end. So you will be finding a link on the chat box. You can fill in the meanwhile. In the meanwhile, I also have one short question to moving before the about the workout routines. What would be the one small thing you would be changing in your diet after going on through this webinar? You can drop text in the chat box. We will discuss on it, and handing over the session to Ms. Vinity. Thank you.
Hello, all. So, thank you, Miss Nivita. It was a wonderful guidance and wonderful. Everything was nice. And now moving to fitness. So, I'm Dr. Vinati, physiotherapist and fitness trainer. So, before going to a session like regarding the workout plan and everything, I would like to wish you like Happy Women's Day. Tomorrow is a Women's Day, and on the occasion of Women's Day, I like to wish to all the women out there a Happy Women's Day. So your health, your wealth, and your well-being matters. Everything matters. So let's prioritize your health and wealth. Okay, and let's moving on to our session. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Miss Vinita.
Yes. So till now you have heard about the diet and everything, the guidelines. So do you think like just let me know, anyone can unmute your mic and just you can answer me. Why workout is very much important? Why do you think only we can manage with the diet, and why only with the workout? So is there any other way where you can manage with workout, or the workout is the only solution? Can anyone unmute your mic? Why workout is very much important in terms of your hormonal imbalances? Okay.
To
So when
activate
it's
the
moving to
flight
work,
and
okay,
to
okay,
activate fight and
yeah,
flight hormones. It's
okay.
workout.
Flight and fight hormones. Okay,
Yeah, a workout reduces
okay.
stresses and which is interlinked with the hormone balance.
Got it. So everything is interlinked. Everything is interlinked. Whatever Miss Nivita is mentioned, your sleep and your everything matters. So when it comes to like what is the approach we have to follow, what are the approaches we have to follow? Is initially we have to work on our weight management. Initially, when we are diagnosed with the thyroid and PCOD, we might be very much worried. So what I have to do? What are the things I have to manage? So you can manage with your weight by consulting a healthcare professional or an expert in FitMom Club. You can also start working on your weight management. And the first thing where it is where we have to work on your is we have to cut down your insulin sensitivity, where we have to work on the insulin sensitivity things. And it also helps to regulate your hormones. Why workout? It also helps your mood, it also helps your enhancing your energy levels, and it also reduces your stress. And it also, many of them, whenever they are diagnosed with thyroid thyroid and PCOD, they might be having irregular menstrual cycles. Is it true, or only some of them are facing? I think 80% of women are facing with irregular menstrual cycles whenever they got diagnosed with PCOD and thyroid. Is it true? Can anyone unmute your mic and tell the answer? Everyone are facing with irregular menstrual cycles, abnormal menstrual cycles.
No,
Is
ma'am.
anyone is in that criteria? No.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I am
But
facing
80%
irregular
of,
periods.
okay, thank you for your answer. But 80% of women will face this situation because whenever the reason is they will put on their weight. They will put on their weight and there are a lot of changes they will undergo. And the other thing, whenever they diagnose, they will be getting depressed. They don't know what to do. Okay. Initially they'll not be worried. Later on, whenever they put on their weight and some body changes, some lifestyle changes, they will make sure, then they will be worried. So what are the exercise when it comes to workout part? What are the things you have to work on it? The thing is, first you can work with your cardio exercises like walking, jogging. So what we will tell in FitMom, like initially you have to work on minimum step count. At least you have to achieve some 5 to 6,000 of step count. Just you have to start with walking and jogging and swimming. And the second thing is strength training. Third one, yoga. And fourth one is pilates. The thing why we are ensuring only these parts, you might be having a lot of doubts, like how we have to start with this cardio and how we have to start with this strength training and how this yoga works. So initially we will be taking all your data and your medical conditions, where we will be guiding you all the ways. So when it comes to the guidelines, what we provide is you have to initially consult an expert, and you have to start slowly. You should never be worried. Okay, the day you have started with the workout, you should never be worried. You have to start slowly, and at least you have to wait for 3 to 4 weeks to see a minimal change. So that is the reason lot of women will be worried. It's been 1 week I have started the program, I have not even seen any of the change. So your body have to accept the things, your body have to adapt to the lifestyle. It's not a drastic change where you're using some powders or some artificial things to reduce your weight to see some change. It is a lifestyle change and it's a natural way. You have to work on it, and you have to, and for that reason consistency is the main thing. So that is the reason, work on your consistency. Just leave about your result, the results will come automatic. The thing is, you have to work on your consistency. At least for 3 to 4 weeks you have to work on the both parts, the diet and the fitness. If you leave the diet, and if you're participating in diet and if you're not doing any kind of workout, do you think you'll get results? Only you're doing halfway, do you think you're going to get results? Can anyone unmute your mic and tell the answer? Do you think only diet will help you to give the results in all the hormonal imbalances?
No, ma'am.
No. So that is the reason you have to maintain the consistency in both the ways. You have to maintain the diet and you have to maintain the workout in all the ways. So accordingly, you have to start with combining both cardio and strength training sessions. Then only you might be seeing all, like whatever the results you are going to see, you will see slowly some inch loss. You will be sees after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you might be seeing some inch loss. And what you have to do by the end is listen to your body. You should not be in kind of stress. You have to work on your body. Okay, you just realize my body is going some changes. You have to be in that situation. Your mind will tell, but your body, you have to adapt your body. Okay, you now I have mentioned two terms, the cardio and strength training. So what are all this cardio and strength training, and why we have to do only these sessions, these cardio and strength training and pilates and yoga? So moving on to this cardio sessions, like it improves your menstrual cycle and it also burns your calories. As you all know, it also reduces the abdominal fat. And when it comes to strength training, whenever you're focusing on this strength training, you have to work on your muscle mass. You will never lose your muscle mass, and it also enhances your metabolism. One point every of the person have to remember is that metabolism. Even though you're taking some 6 months or some 3 months programs, but you are not seeing any result, That is because of your metabolism. Your metabolism have to adapt to the situations. If your metabolism is slow, the result will be slow. If your metabolism is fast, the result will be fast. Likewise, you have to work on your metabolism. We can't define that. Your metabolism, we can't define that. That is the thing your body is undergoing. So that whenever you are okay with your metabolism, you will see lot of weight loss result. Okay, and so moving on to strength training, you will be like increasing and improving your muscle mass and enhances your menstrual cycle. You might be getting your regular periods, and initial days of your whenever you're getting this periods, you also get this premenstrual symptoms. So it helps to enhance that, and it also enhances your mood and your sleep cycles. And the first and the third thing is yoga. Everything comes with yoga. Initially, what we suggest is to start with some yoga sessions to calm down and to reduce this stretch, because nowadays everyone are working, everyone has lot of stress, everyone are desktop jobs, everyone have some issues, some physical restrictions, some medical conditions. So initially, that is the thing we will suggest, to go with some yoga sessions to maintain their consistency. And whenever they're habituated, and later on we will suggest some cardiovascular exercises. And later on, whenever they reduce, we will. So imagine, take some X person, their weight might be some 75 kgs, they want to reduce some 60 kgs. So we can't clearly tell them, no, okay, this is the weight you are going to reduce. Initially, the consistency plays, and later on you have to work on the part, both the diet and the fitness part. Then only you're going to see the result. And at last, whenever we are recommending some yoga sessions, whatever important points you're going to see is, you will reduce your stress. And the other thing, you will be having enough sleep, and your hormone regulations, all your endocrine glands will enhances. And the fourth thing is pilates sessions. Why pilates is included in terms of hormonal imbalances? These are low intensity mindful movements where you can feel like the movement will be very slow, and it will be like birthful for every woman can feel the movement, and it is a mindful way. And it also enhances your menstrual cycle, and it also enhances your sleep cycle. So moving on to like what are the sessions we offer in FitMom Club is, as you can see, so these are some examples of sessions we offer in FitMom. As you can see, strength training combines with cardio. Strength training is different and cardio different, but in FitMom we are offering strength plus cardio to get combination of sessions. So these are all examples, like begin with John and supreme strength with Shubham. So these are all some examples where you can connect with your fitness trainers on, or you can fill out the form. The experts will get in touch with you, and we are here to guide you. So the clients will come and ask us whenever initially the enthusiasm will be more. And whenever you're going to whenever you have started with the program, initially the enthusiasm will be more. And later on, at the middle of your program, you might be losing your motivations. At the time, we are here to help you, and we are going to kick you back in your fitness journey. So no need to worry about all of these things. And according to all your health conditions, we are here to guide. Just just the maintain is listen to your body. And initially, whenever you're diagnosed with this kind of conditions, consult an expert. So here in FitMom we are having a lot of experts, so you can connect with any of them. And you can also report to your fitness trainers, so they will guide you and they will design you whatever you are having some medical conditions, they will guide you accordingly. So these are the sessions we are offering currently. So if you are having any other doubts, you can just let us know. And just any other queries, so please feel free to ask us any questions, any other doubts you're having. Am I audible? If you're having any queries, you can just inform me. Hi, Miss Prema.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Miss Aparna.
Ma'am, recently, it's 2 months that my period is missed. Like December 30, I got a period. Then again, Jan
Okay,
and Feb, I did not get my periods. This is
okay,
very recent. Okay.
okay,
So what I thought, we are also planning for the second baby. Okay.
okay,
In my first baby time, it is the same situation. It was the same situation. I did not get my periods like 3 months. After that, I got pregnant. Okay. In that same situation, I thought
okay,
it was same also. But I did a pregnancy test. It got negative only. The last 2 months, I did not get my periods. I went to the doctor. She gave some medicines and all. Do 5 days, take 5 days of medicine. Then after 3 days, you will get periods of it. If it is not coming, you can come and check with me. She told. Now I was taking the last 2 days. I was taking the medicines
okay.
for getting a period.
Period medications you're taking from last 2 days.
Last 2 days, yeah.
Okay,
So that is not called a PCOD or it's just out. This is the class I want to know the information of thyroid and PCOD. So that's why I joined here. This is the first time I
okay,
get my period. Every month it will come regularly or one week late. Every time 1 week late only, but every month it will come on time only. But the last 2 months I am not getting my periods. So that's why I joined that class section. So it will
got
uh,
it.
uh,
Yeah, Miss Aparna. Apart from this missed periods, any of the symptoms, as Miss Niv mentioned, any of the symptoms as you can correlate?
no, ma'am, no,
No.
no.
So this
Okay.
is the first time.
So yeah, you can proceed. Once you complete it, I will continue with that.
Yes, yes. And how about any other time happened with you? As you mentioned, this is the first time you missed for period for 2 months.
2 months. I
This
told
is
you
the
no
first time.
before my son's before first
First time.
pregnancy. Na, that time also I missed 2.5 months of 2 and period missing. Then I went to the doctor. She told that that time I got a severe stomach pain of half an hour. So she told
Okay.
wait for 10 days and do pregnancy test. I waited for 10 days and I did my pregnancy test and I got a pregnant for first pregnancy. I thought in the same way, but it is not a pregnancy, it's a negative only.
Negative.
This is
Got
the first time I'm facing this issue. So that's why I went to
So
the doctor.
So, on this, on talking about regular missed periods and PCOS, it's not directly linked with PCOS. It also might be due to several things, like if there is any kind of deficiency, such as anemia or vitamin B12, which also might be contributing to this miss of your periods. And also, I just wanted to know, like, for the past over 3 to 4 weeks, is anything that is disturbed from your usual routine, like either your sleep routine or anything you feel very stressed, or have you come across any of these things?
No, ma'am, not exactly. Not
Mm.
all
And
these. Sleeping pattern is also
mm.
good. So like
Okay, eating
10
pattern
o'clock
in
I
the
will
sense
sleep.
like he and okay, noted on the sleep. And how about your dietary routines? Like, are we following adding good fibers and nutritious
Yes,
foods
yes.
in the diet?
I joined
Okay.
here, FitMom Club. I joined him. It's been 3 weeks.
Mm.
I follow
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
the diet plan and everything. I follow
Mm.
the what they suggest to me. I follow the same thing.
Mm-mm. Okay, so
one
it
doubt
it
I
it is
have. Yeah, carry on.
yes, yes. Carry on,
Carry
carry
on,
on.
carry on. Yeah, one doubt I have, Miss Aparna. Can I know your present age, your current age?
31.
31. So at what age you have delivered your first kid? At what age?
It's been, I was in 29,
29. So it's 3 years now. 3 years.
3 years. Yes. Mm.
Got it. Is it a natural way or any yeah, IVF, or you
C-section.
have no no
C-section.
natural conception, or you have any artificial like IVF, or you have done?
No, no, natural.
No. Okay. So everything seems fine, but it's been three. I think you have joined the FitMom Club program.
Yes.
Yes. Just we will wait for few more weeks. It's been 3 weeks. You have joined the program. Still, lot of changes you are going to see because in 3 weeks we can't even justify your conditions. You will get, but the thing is, might be some lifestyle, some hormonal imbalances, as we mentioned now. That is the reason we will just wait few more weeks, at least for 1 month. Later, we'll just reduce your weight. Can I know your current weight?
77.
77. What is your goal? Like, what is the goal of your weight you want to achieve now?
I want to reduce at least 10 kg.
10 kg. So first, as we will work on your weight loss reduction, then we will automatically, I think everything will settle down. Then you can conceive natural way. It's just don't put all these things in your mind. Just work on the diet and the fitness and everything, whatever the trainers and experts are guiding for you. Just do that and just leave the thing you want to conceive. Just make
Mm-hmm.
sure your mind, you have to fix that thing in your mind. You have to conceive first. We have to, there are several steps you have to do. You have to achieve the main part. So that is the reason we will focus on the initial small parts, then we will achieve the main goal. Likewise, I think we will achieve that.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes delayed or missed periods is not directly linked with PCOS. There are also
Yes.
several other factors such as any kind of vitamin deficiencies or the
Deficient.
factors which we mustn't doesn't know, like something like a stress, but are also influenced in the hormonal imbalance in the past few weeks. So, which would also be
Okay.
corrected once we started to follow a good diet routine and a proper lifestyle. Hopefully, you will also be having your regularized periods in the coming months, because this 1 month this time is a very short duration to get an idea of it.
Okay. Okay.
True.
Okay.
Even if
Thank you.
you consult your doctor now at this stage, he will recommend you a
Mm.
lifestyle change. Just start with the diet and do some physical activity. So as of now,
Mm.
doing the same thing. So you are going
Mm.
in a right path. So it is the right time where we our patience matter and our consistency matter. So we will just wait for the good result and we'll work on it together. We'll work on it.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you, Miss Apan. Hello.
Hi, ma'am. This is Anu. I have one
Hi, Miss
doubt.
Anu.
Hi, ma'am. மேம் ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு தைராய்டு வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேபி ப்ரெக்னென்சியில் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சு. ஆக்சுவலி செகண்ட் ட்ரைமஸ்டர் அந்த டைமில் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சு. ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேபி டெலிவர் 5 இயர்ஸாக நான் தைராய்டு கோத்ரோ பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கேன். ஆக்சுவலி செகண்ட் பேபி கன்சீவ் ஆனப்போ ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு பிசிஓஸ் அதே செகண்ட் ட்ரைமஸ்டரில் பிசிஓஸ் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆகுதுமா. பிசிஓஸ் இருக்குன்னு டாக்டர் சொன்னது. அண்ட் அந்த செகண்ட் பேபி மிஸ்கரேஜ் ஆயிடுச்சு ஆக்சுவலி. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஆக்சுவலி இப்போ நான் ஃபிட்மாம் கிளப் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டு என்னோட பீரியட்ஸ் ஆக்சுவலி இர்ரெகுலர். ஆனால் எனக்கு லாஸ்ட் பீரியட் வந்து ஃபெப் செகண்ட். ஆக்சுவலி 20 டேஸ் ஃபெப் 20th எனக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் பீரியட் வருது. ஆக்சுவலி மார்ச் 5 எனக்கு அடுத்த பீரியட்ஸ் வருது. ஸோ கண்டினியூ 30 டேஸ்க்குள்ளே 2 டைம்ஸ் ஆகுதுங்க மேம். எனி அதர் ரீசன்ஸ்?
டேட் ஒரு கேன் யூ ரிப்பீட் டேட் ஒரு வாட்டி ரிப்பீட் பண்ண முடியுமா? ஃபெப் 7
ஃபெப்
சொன்னீங்களா?
செகண்ட் லாஸ்ட் ஃபெப்
ஃபெப்.
செகண்ட் வந்து என்னோட
ம்
லாஸ்ட் பீரியட்
ம்
மேம். நெக்ஸ்ட்
ம்
பீரியட்
ஓகே.
ஃபெப் 20th
20
20th ஃபெப்
20th.
20th
20.
எஸ் 20th.
ஓகே.
Then next
ஸோ
one வந்து March 5, 2 days before.
ஓகே.
So in a short
இப்போ
span, you're getting 2 times.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Got it. How many days you're trying to your menstrual cycle is going on? How many days you're trying to bleed?
ப்ளீடிங் இஸ் எப்படி சொல்றது மேம்? ப்ளீட் வந்துட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே கொஞ்சம் மீடியமா இருக்கு. செகண்ட் டே மார்னிங் இல்லைன்னா ஆஃப்டர்நூனுக்கு மேல ப்ளீடிங் இருக்கு. நைட் இருக்கு. நெக்ஸ்ட் டே மார்னிங் இல்ல ஆஃப்டர்நூன் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. 3 days ப்ளீடிங் இருக்குங்க மேம்.
Continuous, is it painful or you're manageable?
Manageable.
Manageable. At the same
எப்பவும்
time,
போலதான் இருக்கு.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And in March also you got the same period. It's also same like you have done with the 3 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you consulted with your doctor or any of the guidance they have given you?
No, ma'am. I consulted with fit coach Nivetha, ma'am.
Okay, okay, got it. So at least not an issue, but the thing is initially if it is repeating, if you are bleeding for every 15 days or 20 days, at least you
Yes.
have to consult an expert like
Oh,
your gynecologist initially.
sorry,
If it is,
sorry for
yeah,
the interruption.
yes.
Okay.
So this is due to if the cycle, if the normal cycle is for 28 days. If there is any changes in this cycle because the luteal phase where the progesterones progesterone hormone is linked with the luteal phase. If there is any reduction abnormalities in the secretion of progesterone hormones, then இந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு வந்து இந்த luteal phase, follicular phase ன்னு 2 phase இருக்கும். அதுல
Yes, ma'am.
எதனா இப்போ வந்து progesterone and estrogen அந்த மாதிரி எதனா நம்மளுக்கு வந்து டிஸ்பங்க்ஷன்ஸ் ஆகும்போது அதுல வந்து கம்மியா செக்ரீட் ஆகுதுன்னா நம்மளுக்கு அந்த phase வந்து கம்மியாகும். சோ அதனால
Okay.
உங்களுக்கு வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரே சீக்கிரமா வந்திருக்கலாம். within a short span, like recurrent periods வந்திருக்கலாம். So for this we need to have a blood reports. Blood reports இருந்தா we can check on it, like what are the why it is, like which hormone is comparatively less. அதுக்கேத்த மாதிரி we can work on it.
I have blood report, ma'am.
Okay, so you can drop it in the feedback formula. You can drop it. Our
Oh,
team will be connecting to you on
okay,
this.
sure, ma'am.
Because
Sure.
because this is an individual, we will be working on more, right? Because it's something which is very needs more attentions. So you can drop it
Okay.
on feedback form on this. We will be connecting with you on this.
Okay. Ma'am, actually, நான் செகண்ட் ப்ரெக்னன்சிக்கு பிளான் பண்ணும்போது கைனகாலஜிஸ்ட் விசிட் பண்ணேன். ஸோ பிசிஓஸ் இருக்கனால எனக்கு வந்து ஈஸ்ட்ரோஜன் ப்ரொஜெஸ்ட்ரான் டேப்லெட்ஸ் அந்த ஃபாலிகுலர் ஃபேஸ் நியூட்ரல் ஃபேஸ் அப்போ கொடுத்தாங்க. ஆக்சுவலி ஒரு 2 months நாங்கள் அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரை பண்ணோம். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் சார் வெயிட் லாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு நான் ஃபிட்மாம் ஜாயின் பண்ணது திஸ் மந்த் வந்து லாஸ்ட் மந்த் வந்து ஓகே நேச்சுரலாகவே ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். ஸோ டேப்லெட்ஸை கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு கால்சியம் அண்ட் மல்டிவிட்டமின் டேப்லெட்ஸ் மட்டும் எடுத்துட்டு ஸோ வெயிட் லாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு ட்ரை பண்ணலான்னு தான் வெயிட் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இந்த டேப்லெட்ஸ்னால எனக்கு ஷார்ட் ஸ்பேன் பீரியட்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது?
This estrogen and progesterone tablets, அதுவா?
Yes ma'am, I have.
So it takes time, like இப்போ நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்கீங்கல்ல, it takes
Yes
time to
ma'am.
work on it. Fat levels percentage கம்மியாகுதான் நம்மளுக்கு வந்து if there is high fat percentage இருந்துச்சுன்னா பாடியில, as I said, fat and hormones are interlinked. if a fat
Okay.
percentage அதிகமா இருக்கும்போது நம்மளுக்கு ஹார்மோனல் இம்பேலன்ஸும் நடக்க நிறைய சான்சஸ் இருக்கு.
Oh sure ma'am.
So obviously the hormonal tablets எடுக்கும்போது it will also be there will be alterations in the hormones. நீங்க எடுக்கிறத ஸ்டாப் பண்ணும்போதும் அது ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணி நார்மல் ரேஞ்சஸ்க்கு வர்றதுக்கும் it takes time.
Oh okay ma'am.
பாடியோட நார்மல் ரிதம்க்கு வர்றதுக்கும் it takes time. So and also like you are already in FitMomல.
Yes ma'am.
உங்க டயட்டிஷியன் கிட்டயும் ஒரு வாட்டி நீங்க கனெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க. இந்த meanwhile you can also add that in the feedback form. உங்க டயட்டிஷியன் கிட்டயும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணி you can explain on this. She would definitely be helping you on this.
Sure ma'am. Thank you ma'am. Thank you so much ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, one more doubt.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
before you told me that then 2 months irregular periods, it causes different hormone imbalance, right? Maybe
Yes.
some defect or like some differences of hormone imbalance. Do I need to uh, test any blood reports for that to
Yes.
maintain
You will
that?
Yes, you will be checking on the hormones such as hormone test, which is LHS, and you will also be checking your thyroid profile, FHS, because these are the profiles which will helps us to know about your hormones. The LHS, FHS, and your thyroid profile. All these you can check, and also estrogen, progesterone. All these profiles you can check.
Oh, thank you.
Hormone test நீங்க சொன்னீங்கனாலே like they will be giving you,
Okay.
which will contains like LHS, FHS, estrogen, progesterone, all those things. With that additionally thyroid profile.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Also, if you feel that because of this you are very stressed or unknowingly உங்களை stress factor வந்து influence பண்ணுது அப்படின்னு நீங்க நினைச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு maybe you might not experience that you are stressed, but வந்து subconscious உங்களுக்கு stresses இருக்கு அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா you can also check on cortisol levels, because if cortisol levels வந்து பாடியில ஹையா செக்ரீட் ஆகும்போது அது வந்து directly linked with fat storage in the body. If you are highly stressed, body will start storing fat, and also it will leads to hormonal imbalances. So cortisol level me நீங்க check பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any other further questions? Okay, so it would be great. We would be glad if you share your feedbacks in the feedback form about how was the session, how it's useful for you, like what are the pointers or the tips which you get, which you will be carrying forward. We will get an idea of how the session would be, and it is also will be helpful for us to improve the further sessions in the future. So I would
Feedback.
kindly request all the participants to fill the feedback form.
Yes, yes. A feedback form is rolled out in chat box. You can fill the feedback form and let us know. So if anything we want to improve in terms of services and everything will be added. That helps to enhances our everything.
Yes, you can also suggest some of the topics which you are interested and you want to hear from us in the future. We will also work on it.
I think someone have asked this question: how to improve this metabolism? It never be depends upon. We can't justify the statement whenever we are working on in terms of metabolism. It it plays with consistency. So together we have to do. Together the diet and the fitness we have to do, then only in some cases it will not happen. In 95% it will happen. We can reverse the metabolism. In 5% cases we can't. It will not happen. Might be other conditions, some factors, some risk factors, as Miss Nivita mentioned. So it will not happen, but 95% we can reverse that, but it will take some time to reverse the metabolism process. Metabolism is where everything, the hormonal imbalances will happen. Whenever we are lacking with the metabolism, suddenly all this sleep cycle, the stress will happen, the weight we will put on, so everything will happen. So that is the reason we have to work on the metabolism.
And
So I think I'm
metabolism,
correct.
metabolism in regards with the diet is one major thing is you should not be skipping any of your meals. So if you are skipping any of your meals, then you directly crashing your metabolism. And also following a very strict rigid diet will also be crashing your metabolism, which will be affecting your metabolism. And also on the other thing, a very well balanced diet, a diet which is high in fiber, high in complex carbohydrates, will helps in providing constant energy supplies, where there wouldn't be any energy crashes happening in the body, in us also, which is also directly linked with the metabolism, a proper metabolism throughout the day.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can facial hair be reversed by any chance?
Yes, so facial hair happens when when the androgen, that is the male hormone, is secreted in higher amounts. So when we are concentrating on a good balanced diet and also foods which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and concentrating more on the foods which will help in enhancing the progesterone and estrogen levels, the female hormones, and suppressing the male hormones, then your facial hair will also be gradually reduced. But it's not a very quick process. It takes time because the hormones is something which needs a large, it takes a longer time to get to work.
Yeah, I think those are the questions they have mentioned in chat box.
Okay. All right. Okay, one more question is there.
How to reverse thyroid completely?
So if a person is having thyroid, so it's first we should be checking like how much is the level. If a person is the levels, if there is very high, like the secretion of thyroid gland is hormone is very low, and how much amount of medications they are taking, it cannot be just made to come back quickly. It will reduce gradually. For example, if a person is taking 100 mcg, then it would be with regularizing with the diet and proper workout routines, it would be stepped down to 50 mcg and 25 mcg, whereas by the end it would be coming to you can completely stop working on the medication. But also one more important factor is, if you are getting back to an improper routine without proper physical activities, not following a very well balanced diet, and also not consuming foods which will helps in enhancing the thyroid function in case of hypothyroidism, then you will also have more chances of getting back the thyroid. So staying consistent in your proper healthy dietary pattern, which foods which are good in activating and making the thyroid hormone properly is very important.
And you can also follow Pilates sessions where we can reverse at least to some extent. If you follow these Pilates sessions consistently, we can at least somewhat like 80% we can reverse the thyroid part. And along with the diet part is very much needed. So Pilates sessions are very much needed. We have to add on to your sessions and everything. I hope this gives you some answer. Miss Soundarya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Any other questions, Miss Soundarya?
That's it, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. So thank you everyone. Thank you for attending and making our session like interactive way. So thank you everyone. Thank you Miss Prema. Thank you Miss Aparna. Thank you Miss Niveta. Thank you Miss Soundarya. Thank you Miss Devya. So everyone, thank you and happy Women's Day. So
Thank you so
thank,
much, ma'am. Happy Women's Day to
thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope the session is very useful for you all. Happy Women's Day from Team FitMom. Have a great weekend ahead.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Thank
weekend too. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye. Take care.
Yeah.